Hey, welcome. I figured we would do another stream of this because I enjoyed it so much last week, you know, that I figured I'd do it this week. I have a poll. Let me get that for you. One moment, chat. I forgot to get the poll. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh gosh. Golly gang doodlies. That's going to be until Monday. So you can vote on it or not. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad, Mom. Your Dom, if you will. So let me get that poll and we'll get started, hey? Hey, Luigi! So yeah, this is just gonna be me reading some public domain comics, and I'm gonna let the soothing music... I'm gonna let the soothing music do its thing. Just gonna leave that soothing music on as background noise for you, the people. To make this look a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Just in case, gonna send that link again. Because I'm weird like that. So yeah, there's a poll, vote on it, or don't. I'm not your mom. So let's start with the category. Let's see, superhero, that's a good one. Let's see, Captain Havoc and the Phantom Knight. Okay. Funnies. Amazing Man. America's Best Comics. The Arrow. What could we... what should we read here, chat? Not the Black Cobra. He was boring. Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. You know what? Blue Bolt, because I see dinosaurs there, and I'm interested in the dinosaurs. You can tell me more about these dinosaurs, hey? Hey, Luigi! The fun, weird, fantastic stories of the unknown. Blue Bolt! There appears to be many blue bolts. Then they're fighting this red dinosaur here. They're fighting Teepsta, the red dinosaur from my Lucia Majak McComic books. Ah, that looks a little better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, fight the Teepsta. Swan's action-packed series. Greater, blah blah blah. I don't know. The Chronicles of the Last of the Mohicans. Oh, this is just some sort of... This isn't Blue Bolt. This isn't Blue Bolt at all. I don't care. This is not Blue Bolt. This is some black and white bullshit. Oh, all this isn't black and white. Well, I guess we're reading the Sub-Zero Man. My nipples are cold and frozen. I am the Sub-Zero Man. I'm totally not Iceman or Mr. Freeze. Why did they just call him Sub-Zero or Kelvin? I get that joke. It's funny to me. From the planet Venus, an expedition tries to reach Earth in a crash with a frozen asteroid with all the Venusians are frozen to death. But one, the Sub-Zero Man. He's from fucking Venus, of course, because, you know, a horrible hell planet of death, fire, and lava. Would totally have an Iceman from it. But then again, this was the 40s, and, you know, in black and white. Man, this manga is weird. I don't care for Sub-Zero Man and his frozen-ass nipples. Surviving the severe cold, he reaches Earth safely, but now has a sub-zero temperature and freezes everything he touches. Okay, so he's an alien. Okay, fair enough. He's an alien, but he also has an atomic gun! An atomic fucking gun that he uses to control said freezing powers. So, they could have just made this like his natural alien weird magic powers or bullshit. You know, like, okay, he's an alien, he can freeze shit, whatever. Whatever, don't matter. None of this matters. Don't matter. None of this matters. He is caught and held prisoner, but escapes by means of strange freezing powers. Of course, he just freezes the iron bar. He just freezes it. and then snaps it. I don't think that's how. I don't think you can do that to iron. I don't know. You know, I'm sure you could maybe rust it if the iron melts when you melt the ice that you iced over the bar, but whatever, who cares? It's comic books. The whole country is looking for him, not knowing this unusual man may be too. He's also made out of newspaper now, of course. So now, the friendless and lost on Earth, yeah, I know that feeling. Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat is heading for snow-capped Rockies, where he seems to remind him of his home on Venus. No, this is not on this. You know, science, whatever. Don't matter. Look at this fucker. Don't care for his costume. What's that? What is that? Help! It's a girl. She'll drown. I'll have to do something quick. Save me, weird man from Venus. With a gesture, his icy hand, Sub-Zero freeze. Okay, so he's doing what the old Iceman, I'm gonna freeze on the water and skate on it. Woohoo, whoopie-dee-dingle-doo. Dashes over to save her. Take it easy, you'll be safe here soon. So yeah, here we have Sub-Zero, lanky-ass man of justice. I'm guessing this is one of those Canadian whites. That's what they used to refer to black and white Canadian comics back in the ye olde days of Canada comic books. I'm a dangerous man with a little bit of knowledge in my brain. That's a problem, you know. Take this. You'll be safe soon. Thank you, but my face is already melted. That's okay. I'm from Venus, so my face is already melted. Okay, is it me, or does her booba look a little weird, right? Look at her booba. She's got some jacked ass arm, though. Girl works out. Good for her. Look, her arms look fucking kind of jacked. Like, look, Sub-Zero's kind of jacked. She's kind of jacked. They can be kind of jacked together. She's passed out. No! That will not help her! Your atomic ray will not help her, Sub-Zero. It will give her cancer. That is not how radiation works. You're going to give this woman cancer. I know you're from Venus, so you don't understand Earth people. I get that. You're from planet Venus. You don't understand Earth people. You can understand they drowned, though, so... okay, where am I? I thought I was drowning strange. Where is that man, is he? But far away, Sub-Zero. It doesn't matter which way I go. He don't know where he's going. Neither do I. I understand that feeling, Sub-Zero, being lost, and you're just like, yeah, where do I go? You want a lift, young fella? I sure do. I'm going back to Centro, a great little city, and I'm booming all the time. It's me, the Milkman. Now Sub-Zero has lost his nose. Good to know. Good to know. So what do you think of the Sub-Zero guy that the papers keep talking about? I sure hope to meet him. Oh, he'd probably give you the cold shoulder. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, you 40s Canadian comic books. Cold shoulder. Haha, pretty good. Tarnation. Look at the radio steam. Radiator. Radiation. Sit tight, I'm going to go get some water. While the driver is gone, Sub-Zero cools the radiator off with a wave of his icy hand. Well, if that doesn't beat all, it stops steaming. They soon entering Centro when suddenly a school bus out of control seems to be heading towards them. Look out! That's more of a school limousine than a... Oh, wait, nope. The 40s. In Canada. Never mind. He's just being a crash is admitted. Oh, no, we're going to crash. We gotta stop it. Sub-Zero throws an icy blast at the coming bus. I don't think that would work. I think that would make the tires worse. And also, you might have killed all the children on the bus, Sub-Zero. Is that why this man is so shocked? One moment, I need this chat. I need this picture for later. Is that why this man is so shocked? I mean, he looks absolutely terrified right now as we speak, chat. I mean, he's absolutely seen some shit. I mean, this 19-ass, 40s-ass milkman over here is like, holy shit. You've killed those kids, Sub-Zero. Okay, we've saved the 40 Shockman image. Now we can move on from this. Okay, yes. Okay, let's keep going. So yeah, he's like, holy shit, you killed some kids! Some superhero you are. Hey, driver, it's the Sub-Zero man. I guess he... And I think I'd guess who he was. Blah, blah, blah. He saved the... Oh! Never mind, the children are safe. They have not been frozen to death. I was wrong. Sub-Zero is an okay superhero. He saved a woman, saved some children. Now all he needs to do is fight some gangsters. He's got a decent superheroing going around, you know? Gee, Gara's hungry. Why am I talking like this? Sub-Zero man is quite a guy, isn't he? Look at these headlines in this paper. While reading, Sub-Zero turns cold again and shatters the showcase of his cool hand. Immediately gets recognized. Hey, I'm freezing. Hey, get him! It's the Sub-Zero man. Yeah, get him out of here. I'm freezing here. Spilled liquid. Oh boy, he froze their sodas. Now they have to get a refill. Wherever shall I go? Bandits robbing Second National and Pine and Maine. Send squad car. Okay, fair enough. He's going to stop a robbery of bandits. Just good old-fashioned cowboy yeehaw bandits. Good old-fashioned cowboy yeehaw bandits dressed like 40s gangsters. The patrol. Oh, well, they shot a cop. Quick, they went that way. Okay. Or they stepped on it. So they're after, you know, robbers, bandits, burglars who shot a cop. Fair enough. What's that? A gunfight in cars. Sub-Zero directs an icy blast towards the thug's car. That'll stop him! Meh. Shucks, I missed. I'll have to try again. What's wrong? Freeze it! That'll stop him this time. The frigid blast creates a wall of ice in front of him. Hey, what's this? And they hit the car head on. Sub-Zero defrosts the... Sure, whatever. His atomic gun can just do that. Sub-Zero man leaves the police to pick up the dazed bandits. I better get out of here while they're busy. In a short time later on in the mayor office, blah, blah, blah. Commissioner, I found something. The human as icicle, the Sub-Zero man. I know what you can't figure is doing if he's good or bad. Well, I mean, so far he's saved a bunch of kids, a drowning woman, and stopped a gang of murderous thieves. That's solid superheroing. I mean, it's not like he's fighting supervillains or anything, but, you know, this is good street-level superheroing, you know, just solid. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, just wander around the town, stopping villainy, doing my part, you know, with great power and all that bullshit. First, we gotta get a hold of him. Oh no, there he is on the phone. I suppose there's something else about Sub-Zero. Whoa, oh whoa, what's this? It's me, Furry Mayor. Oh whoa, I've noticed your bulge there. I am the Furry Mayor. Oh whoa, criminals and despair. Oh whoa, that's the song. What's that, Sub-Zero man? Done now? It's about him. Something worse. Oh, we're gonna finally get a supervillain? Suddenly, oh, well, okay, a volcano. And it's shooting... An extinct crater is bubbling hot pools of red lava. Hot lava is rushing down the side of the mountains. The forest ranger discovers the calamity. Unbelievable. Centro has read its path. Evacuate once! The lava is moving at terrible speed! Smoky Mountain just exploded. Lava is rushing this way. Whatever will we do? We've got to get everyone out of the city once. Proclaim a general emergency. Commander, everyone. Every mode of transportation. Take over every bus, truck, train. You get the idea. Soon, under the systematic arrangements of the police, population of Centro is being evacuated to a safe spot. See, I feel like this could have all been 3 different comic books, right? We had one comic where, I don't know, he saves a drowning woman. One comic where he fights bandits. One comic where he saves the city from a fucking volcano. These all feel like 3 separate stories that are being mooshed together, right? Right? I feel like these would be... if this was a TV show, those would all be 3 different episodes of the Sub-Zero Man show. In this episode, Sub-Zero Man fights a fucking volcano. Or something, I don't know, I'm sorry. Forgotten in Crisis, Sub-Zero learns about the volcano, not vacation. There must be some way to stop the lava. Why, that's the strange man who saved me from drowning. He's heading towards the volcano to be killed. I've got to stop him. He saved my life. I got to help him. After the limits of the nearest lava flow, it will be minutes. It's a matter of minutes now, Mayor. We've tried to divert the flow with dynamite, but it was of no use. We might as well drive off. This motorcycle offer will stay ahead just in case of an emergency. Sub-Zero Man arrives at the scene. There's lava. Well, yeah, that's how volcanoes work. I mean, you're from the planet Venus, so you should definitely know how volcanoes work. You should definitely, if you're from the planet Volcano Land, Lethal Lava Land, the planet known as Venus, I feel like you should know better than anyone else how volcanoes work, seeing as how volcanically active Venus was/is. Officer, stop that man. He must be trying to commit suicide. Quick, stop him. He doesn't know what he's doing. Sub-Zero freezes the officer in his tracks. Just a minute, officer. Don't worry. You won't die of hypothermia or anything. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. I'm Sub-Zero Man. I'm here to stop the volcano. I'm here to stop the fucking volcano. With my superpowers of freezing shit. With a wave of his icy hand, Sub-Zero freezes the wall of lava and stops the destructive flow. Look, he stopped it, and it's turned cold. Go, go, Gadget Ice Powers! You think the lava would melt, you know, his freezing, but whatever, he froze it. That's just his superpower. He freezes shit. Okay, cool, groovy. It's the Sub-Zero Man. He saved our city. Look, you look cold, old man. I was shot from this atomic gun. It'll warm you up. And give you cancer. But mostly warm you up. We'll have the greatest banquet in Centro has ever had. Oh, I forgot to introduce you to Sub-Zero. This is Janet.
Oh, wow. We really beg you. You can't run away this time.
Now I may present our great honor, the man who saved our great series, Sub-Zero Man. Super Horse! Super Horse! If I was some sort of cold at first, I can reassure you that the warmth of my welcome has completely thawed me out. That looks like he's seen shit. Like Sub-Zero Man has seen all kinds of fucking shit, chat. Okay, let's move on to a new comic book, because I've had enough of Sub-Zero Man and his haha funny dick ridingery. Okay, let's see, fuck it, I want to see what fantasy's about. Na 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 na. We're not doing Ding Dong again. I got taken in by the funny name last time. None of these seem like they're good, Chet. I need to see old Opie Dildock. I'm sorry. It will. I need to see it. Old Opie Dildock stories.
Jimmy, I wish I could have been there. Goodness me, come to think of it. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
like this fella. He looks like a crusty prospector. And I don't care for Billy, Tilly, or Philly. I don't care for them. No, sir. Not I. Do you remember Easter Sunday many years ago? Me and two of my mates were talking over the unknown island. Both were nearby. Just as we underbrushed by, we saw hens big as the side of a house, and we were moored standing as red, blue, and the other was orange.
Me and me mates, we lost a brave lot. We were once for being afraid of the big chickens, so we kind of shooting and throwing them stones at them. It would be we have made you laugh and frighten the big jumbo hens, but they were apparently never seen as human beings before. I didn't know what to make of them, and they're out of our antics. Yar, we threw rocks at the big old cocks. And it was a cock rock radio, you see. Yar, I be a pirate now.
This character design is very unimpressive.
So the whole time we jumped up 100 to turntail and scuttled bowling and squawking like their little fee-fee-fee-fee. And then a boot surprise, we found a part of me story. Each one of them had been sitting on an egg as big as the same colors the hens were. And they were sitting on it, one orange, one blue, and you get the idea, one red. I messed up the order. Oh well, I be a crusty pirate. I be a crusty pirate. And when you talk about Easter eggs, these M's were as you was why. And you just
Seeing as quickly as the X examined the wonderful eggs, as one of the most brilliant colors I've ever saw. The shells were highly polished of a piece of china, I'll tell you. They weighed a heap, too. That didn't take long for us to realize we'd stuck it mighty rich. For one of the big world this, we knew we had to put on the exhibition, and our fortunes would be done with the hard sailor work. So each man took an egg and concealed rolling it towards the beach where the boats lay. Not a fan of this fella. I don't like this. I don't like the looks on their faces. It's disturbing me. One moment, my throat is throating me, chat. We had got the eggs pretty well down towards the hand of inside of them, and the boulders stopped and the shells began to crack. We listened. That is the face of a man that's listening, alright. That is a face of a man that is listening. And we began to her wearing the boiler stop. The shells began to crack, and we sure were limited enough to the eggs. Well, whatever we intended to either. And how would you do whatever happened next? With a crash and an immediate... Immense chickens, not immediate chickens. That would be a completely different thing. And I don't like old Opie over here. Old Opie Drill Doc. I want to call him Old Opie Drill Cock. Just because I'm a silly, silly man. I'm sorry. Yeah, but those chickens don't look happy, and old Opie over here don't look happy either. With a crash, the chickens poked their heads out, and the chickens began such squawking and frightened one of our wits. What started was the appearance of young fowls. One was red, one was blue, and the other was orange. Each chick was the same color of the shell it came out of. Before we discovered the astonishment, our little fellows broke courteously free from them. They didn't know the thing. One-handed on one of the other is strange and as cracked as bad as the eggshell. Bill Dinka got one in the eye, and it had several as Hank Half got all over it. So we recovered his senses, and I tell you, it was not you would not believe it. Well, that was Old Opie Drill Doc, Old Opie Drill Cock here. Not a very good one. Let's kind of want to see what else is in the world of superheroing. Just okay. What should we go with here? I don't know, man. Let's look and see what we got here. Amazing Man, American Funniest. amok, astonishing stories. Kinda know. Banner Comics Big 3. Black Hood. The Bouncer. El Capitan Jupiter. Let's move on and see what we got here. Captain Atom, Captain Battle, Captain Flash, not that Captain Marvel, not that Captain Marvel. I'm just looking. Captain Midnight, Catman, Captain Comic, Daredevil, Dollman. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? What do we got here? I don't know, man. You know what? Fuck it. Hell Rider looks pretty damn cool. Hell Rider, the origin. He's burning a fucking man to death. Holy shit, that's metal. On the right now with a super. Oh, this is another. No, we're not doing another black and white comic. No. Human Fly, radioactive super guy, the Human Fly. Oh, it's just the Blue Beetle. It's just the Blue Beetle. There's not many good here. I'm looking. You know, I kind of want to see what this Miss Fury is. Miss Fury! Miss Fury, issue number 2. 10 cents. Well, so far she's kicking Nazis. Good. Solid superheroing. Nazis with hooks on their hands, too. Only $1. Wow. Miss Fury! Ah, Franz! They've got Hans! I see that's Franz! Whatever will we do? I don't know. Nazi bullshit, whatever that is. Miss Fury!
Somehow, I've had nothing but misfortune since my uncle left me with the black leopard skin. It's been a witch doctor's ceremonial robe and was regarded as a symbol of justice by the tribe. They claimed it had strange powers and worked miracles, as though they thought it was a blessing in disguise. That happened to me. These blessings certainly will be disgusted.
So, she has a magic fucking jaguar skin. Oh, well, black leopard. Whatever. Magic costume. Got you. So far, we're following you. Magic costume. That makes her look like a cat. So she's Miss Furry. Oh god, I'm sorry. I remember the first time I wore it. I was driving to a masquerade party when another car forced me to stop through. The man was a killer Dawson whom the police was after. I fought him. He struck his head on the fender and became unconscious. He was a Detective Dan Derry. Later, really, I did help capture Dawson, but the police still thought I was a criminal. They called me Black Fury. Okay, that's a cool name.
Captured? I've captured Killer Dawson. Oh, who are you?
Me, I'm liable to kill myself laughing. Nice going, kitty. I have my shirt off. You want to see my cool pick-em-up truck?
My description was broadcast throughout the whole town was searching for me. After climbing into the terrace penthouse, I hid the costume. As I was borrowing the owner's clothes, she appeared to Baroness Erika von Kempf. Okay,
She's a Nazi. She's just a fucking Nazi, fair enough.
she appeared that... Well, forgot that fight. When I finally got away, I discovered the paper listings, sailing dates of our supply ships and convoy information hid her in her clothes. No wonder she tried to kill me.
Stop! It's 22 stories to the street. I'll be killed. Okay, fair enough, you're trying to throw us. Certainly, that will help. Certainly, I'll simply tell the police that you jumped off. I sent Campy back to the penthouse roof to get the costume. He took my pet cat, Fairy, so he could pretend he was looking for him. Campy didn't find the costume, and Perry disappeared. A week later, that was when the airport to Green Gale, Foreign Minister Santos also arrived. Some presented Santos with a cat. It was Perry. Gary noticed what seemed to be incendiary pencil imbued in Perry's fur with tiny strips of adhesive. He curled away from the crowd and got a parked car. Gary, it was a bomb. Holy fucking shit! Look at that. That guy's dead. Look at him. He's just fucking exploded. Time passed and I forgot about the costume. Gary and I were planning our weddings when suddenly headlines blazed. News of a vicious, murderous Black Fury. I had to duplicate the costume made of satin and hope the dress. Okay, so now we're fighting. Now you just have a regular cat costume. You're fighting a magic cat costume. What's that? What's the address? You say Black Fury is trapped in there? Who is this talking? Hello, who are you? How does the phone work? How does a merciful God let me become a police officer? Find out next time. Dragon Ball Z. What's a Dragon Ball? I don't know. I'm from the 40s, see? Hello, him hung up. He hang up, you mean. He hang up. Or he hanged up, technically. It may be some jerk pulling a gag, and yet police officers like fucking kids with their fucking prank phone calls. Don't they know I could be beating up people? Don't they know I could be committing unwanted violence towards people? There. Now the police must take care of that woman who has been masquerading in Miss Marla's costume. Miss Marla hanged up. I guess Miss Marla headed for home right after trying up the murderess and signaling me. But Francine is mistaken. In fact, very much mistaken. Why does it look like her... I don't like that glove detail. Oh, wait, no, her gloves got ripped. Fair enough. Oh, poor Miss Fury. You're kind of a terrible superhero compared to Sub-Zero Man. He stopped Volcano. He stopped a fucking volcano. I mean, that's good superheroing work, you know. So what did you do today, Mr. Sub-Zero Man? Well, I stopped a fucking volcano from killing everyone in the city. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Police cars, how did they get wind of this? I should be able to have shot her instead, but no. I'll have to work this out either way. If she's still alive, they'll pin the crimes on her. Where did he go? What happened? Why is the water turned on? My headache. So, things struck me when I... Youch, police sirens. I've got to get out of here. Darn. Don't use the stairs. Police will be coming. But if that murderous imposter could leave this way, so could I. Golly, this is the 5th roof I crossed. This must be the last house on the block. Okay, fair enough. Rooftop. trying to clear your name against an evil, bizarro, supervillain version of yourself. So far, I'm following the good superhero ideas, right? Like, okay, some killer's pretending to be me and killing people, and I'm a superhero, and I have to stop this bullshit. Sold on the idea. That's good superheroing, right? You've got an evil doppelganger attempting to be an evil doppelganger and kill people while pretending to be you. Solid superheroing so far. Following you on this one. This must be the... Okay, no, this isn't. Great heavens. There he is, the murderer, who masquerades as Black Fury. Oh, I can't see the flashlights on that first roof. That means they'll catch me while the real criminal escapes. By the time they get here, he'll be gone. But wait, there's a line of fully wet clothes. These should slow him down. Oh boy, using wet clothes to stop your evil doppelganger. Truly good. Alright, next street there are 3 or 4 radio cars there already. Hey, what's that? Did you see that? Carrie? Yes, I'll stop. I'll pull up. Ah! Fucking got him! Holy mackerel! What the? No, you pulling a knife through. You're through. Let's see what you look like without the mask. No Black Fury here. I told you that'd be some jerk's idea of an old gag. Oh yeah? Well, you suppose we'll let those wet footprints on the landing and the windows. There were 4 stories from the street. It's a cinch that a dame can't fly. Come on top of the roof. That's a little sexist. What if she could fly? What if she could fly, huh?
Oh, God, they're gonna fucking kill me! They're gonna burk me! They're gonna shoot me to death!
That's what's going down on Mr. McFury's mind. Say, Chief, there's some rope sling over the ledge. Maybe they'll look something down the street. They caught her. Hold it, boys. We've got her. Yep, that's Black Fury enough. Dan Carey's got her. Come on, let's go. Down, see who she is. Holy mackerel, Carey. Look at this woman. Look, Carey, this is no woman. It's Miguel Rico, just as suspected.
Just as suspected. Why, you cheap flatfoot? Why don't you give me the gas? Trying to pin the rap on me and let the black guy go free, eh?
Rico, if it weren't my job to bring you in alive, I'd break every bone in your body. What's that? There's another one?
Sure is. This hawk-nosed punch is probably getting rank off from her.
Oh, the supervillain. The guy who's killing people while pretending to be the superhero is blaming the police detective for bribery. I mean, that's pretty good supervillainry, right? I mean, it's you're murdering people with a knife and you're saying, you know, maybe the police officer is in on this bullshit. I've been playing tag with you for a long time, Rico. And I said I'd get you and I said I'd get the Novak murderer. And this time you're in. You think you'll have all the... You think I don't have all the evidence? Well, for a guy who prides himself on being so slick, Rico, you certainly haven't overlooked a mighty important detail. The scene of the Novak murderer. Okay, fair enough. Boy, this corn is green, alright. Don't get that idea. What is corn is green? Alright, when Carrie tries finesse, if you think I'll bite at the bait, you're nuts. When I see my mouth peak, I'll talk plenty. Maybe some people won't be surprised when I give out who the Black Fury dame is and why the Super Snooper hasn't brought her in. Meanwhile,
I don't know what's the matter with me. I can neither climb nor fall. So weak, can no longer hold it all. I have to call out.
Some superhero you are. Sub-Zero Man would be ashamed of you. Phew. Rico's a tough nut, been cracking Carrie's grill all hours, but no dice. So, We got plenty of evidence to finger his prints of the same scene of the Novak murder. I'm beginning to think that the real Black Fury Dame helped us capture him. Remember that telephone call? That's right, Rico's been trying to... One claims that he's an undercover and terrific plot against the United States, and that Miss Fury is working with foreign agents. Working with Nazis, huh? Say that must be the district attorney came down racing here at this hour of night. Sure, he can tell something big is cooking. He and Carrie are in there with Rico now. Come on. Go on, keep talking, Rico. And Miss Black Fury, whom Detective Carey has been gallantly shielding, is no other than Baroness Erika von Kampf. Hold on, Rico. You told us the bag you were carrying contained vials of powder called Aquatorium. Then we found a big empty bag. Now you say that Miss Fury is Baroness von Kampf. We might happen to know that she's in South America right now. What? That can't be. She was in the nurse's apartment this very night. The other thing, I got this costume from the terrace of her apartment some time ago. Listen, Rico, you're in a tough spot right now. You better tell the truth and talk fast. About this aquatorium business, who's this Gruten guy you mentioned? On the outside of the rain-dressed Buckockhams balls, who cares? Oh, this guy looks very... Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, I thought he said crap. Oh, Cappy. Miss Marla hasn't come home at all tonight. I'm nearly crazy with worry. Look at all these papers. Look at all of them. I don't know how to read. Ted doesn't know how to barely read. Ted is barely literate. Look at my face. Murderer who has been masquerading as Miss Marlowe's costume was a guy by the name of Rico, and it was while the district attorney and Detective Carey were questioning him with the tall man and the police Rico accomplice fired a shot through the window. Tall guy managed to get away, but shot proved fatal. Yeah, there's something the columnist Mitchell. Oh, there's the bell. Hello, Mr. Gary. Miss Marla isn't home right now. Well, I'll wait for her. She expects me, though maybe I'm a little early. Oh, well, I recall that, Mr. Gary. Miss Marla said she'd be out shopping most of her day. She may have forgotten about you be here. Oh, no, she couldn't have. Her fiancé... She couldn't have, Francie. She was supposed to come down to me and select the ring. It already happens. I already picked one out. New York, 5th Avenue. Absolutely magnificent, Mr. Gary. She'll be crazy about it. Sure, some sparkler. I hope she comes soon. I'm anxious. I'm hoping she'll like it. But meanwhile, don't bother. I'll entertain Francie and myself. He's playing the piano. This guy should be the superhero. Johnny Come Slick over here. This cool badass motherfucker. This guy should be the superhero of our story. I mean, look at him. He's a fucking pimp. He's playing a piano. He's a fucking badass detective. Meanwhile, our superhero over here is sad in an alley. Meanwhile, at the bottom of a narrow shaft.
I called. Why doesn't someone unlock the door? Help me out of here. Every bone aches. My arm, it must be broken. I'm a really fucking terrible superhero. Oh, I'm so cold. Why doesn't Francie come? Cappy, someone, Gary. My arm, it must be broken. I'm a shit superhero. I wanted to capture that murderous imposter. I've been charged with those crimes. I thought I was a woman, not a man anyway. I think I helped it, but I'm not sure. I don't even care anymore now.
Gary, still waiting for Miss Marla. I won't go off duty and I'll search the address. Goodbye. Here, take these keys. They're for Miss Carla's car. Marla, Carla, who cares? My voice is destroyed. I can't understand why Marla isn't back yet. It seems so strange that she forgot our date, particularly since she had forgotten to select the engagement ring. Does she know that I'm already picked one? The best money could buy. I wanted to surprise her. Hang on. I wish she'd come home soon. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Mr. Gary, I'm sure Miss Marla forgot. They'll be here as soon as the shopping day. Hours later! Great Scott, what's that? Hey. And this is the 10th time I've called Marla, and the shopping list come on, and I'll think of the call a dozen times late night. She wasn't at home then either. Ah, the times before cell phones. There's something what is it? Oh, yeah, they found her. What could have happened? We could have found her later.
Oh, my arm aches. What is it? Gary, there must be get up.
Miss Marla, stay quiet. You'll be the doctor will be here any minute. I hear voices now. I'm warning you, Cappy. Marla? Marla, honey, where have you been? I've been calling since yesterday.
Let me go, me.
I'm sorry, I was a little distasteful to you. I guess I'm a little slow to take in, beginning to understand why you've been ducking, not even bothering to answer my phone calls. Didn't even know that you already bought it. Wanted you to be surprised. Wanted to see. Okay, want to know, come back. Miss Fury is a terrible superhero. Miss Marla is worried. And Francie? Yes, Cappy. Worse, it's aftermath of the line in the clothes and the shat. It's all my fault, too. Get it the same night. It's really my fault. She had a misunderstanding with Mr. Gary because Yes, this is an emergency. We've got an oxygen tank immediately. Meanwhile, in the gay city of Rio de Janeiro, where she'd be married next month, just goes to prove that guy can have either figure out a woman or just trust her either. Still, can't understand what made her change. Could it be anything I did? I've never believed Marla could turn again for any reason, yet all week has passed and no word from her. I left instructions, blah blah. He's drunk and he's angry. Nazis! Nazis! Excuse me, my dear. I will speak a few minutes with my brother Diego. Wouldn't you mind waiting here?
Of course not, Pepe, my darling.
I've got nuts hanging around here yet. That's what I'm gonna do here. Going nuts, watching. I guess I'm a sap, lugging this engagement ring, hoping she'll change her mind and send me a wire. Well, what do we have here? A young American gazing discontinually at a magnificent emerald, obviously an engagement ring. A man has never been so gullible as he was caught on the rebound of a broken romance. Quite handsome, too. Now, that a strong possibility that Erica Von Camp will be able to enter the United States as Miss whatever his name is. I might as well be in a concentration camp as be here. I came to this hotel I didn't know was owned by the Monero brothers. Then I foolishly get involved in their plots and now I can't leave. The spies and agents all over South America. The United States is the only place I'll be safe from them, but I reused my admittance there. However, I am the handsome young American on the left frequently gaze at a magnificent engagement ring. Heaven's great science, obviously a broken engagement. Now, if I could. Just the opportunity I've been waiting for. It's alright, miss. No done here. Oh, I'm mortified. I'm Baroness Von Kampft. It is usually so awkward, sir. Please, will you send me a repair bill? I'm at the hotel I'm stopping in. Thanks, just the same, miss, but that's not necessary. I'll be staying at this hotel, and I'll have the valet servant take care of the jacket. But I insist, sir. Let me make amends of my stupid clumsiness. If you will, would you mind telling me where you get the tailor damage reported? Does it she kind of look like a Zsa Zsa Gabor kind of character, right? You know, a Nazi Zsa Zsa Gabor. Pepe. I cannot think of the meme frog without hearing that name, so take of that as you will. Oh, whoa, whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Apparently, since she now knows so much about our movement for the new order in South America. Nazis! Well, I mean, they did go to Argentina, so their plans kind of worked. What are you mugs glaring at? Short, fat guy, you look from pretty... Oh, yeah, that's right, he's the owner of the joint. You think you own some beefy slag, a tab, it looks like he's giving me.
Where is Miss Fury, the title character?
So again, the back is turned and you'll make talk with a strange man. Don't forget, Baroness, what happened to the last one. No?
Oh God, you're gonna kill him? You're gonna kill this guy just because he said nice things to me and looked at me? Jesus, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus, man. Christ on his cross. If only we had a superhero to stop you. Sure, I am a Nazi and everything, but Jesus, man, that's just harsh. That's just uncalled for.
Besides little poison, we can still have other ways to take care of our guest, Baroness. Might give information too if you think you can fool with us, you craze? Okay, sure, whatever. Pepe and Diego Monero just made a hurried trip to the interior where they had a huge concealed arsenal. That means movement for a new order in South America is gaining momentum. Well, I've done my part. At least along with a considerable remuneration, I have a patriotic motive for working for the fatherland. It's not like the Monero brothers who are traitors to their country nonetheless. When the excitement starts, I want to be far from here. Okay, yeah, sure, she's a Nazi. Nazi spy, fair enough. I don't care enough about Miss Fury to find out what happens. We're just gonna speed read this. God, this Baroness is a better superhero than the fucking superhero of our story here. She's meant to be the villain. This is perfect for a Netflix series. She spends most of her time out of her costume. Gets her shit kicked in. Loses her man. Not my thing, you know. Sub-Zero Man was the best superhero so far. Amazing Man Comics! 10 cents! Look at him fight this fucking cobra! A man who knows his enemies, his alias is great and most terrifying is the green mist is the center, blah blah. I don't want to read the green mist. I want to read... Oh wait, no, Amazing Man is going to fight the green mist. Okay, fair enough. The most terrifying of which is a man whose enemies is by many aliases, the most terrifying of which is the Green Mist. Okay, I'm guessing that's his arch nemesis. Fair enough. You know, fair enough. Arch nemesis to Amazing Man is the Green Mist. We all gotta have some arch nemesis. It looks like he's fighting cowboys over here. 25 years ago, in the dismal country of Tibet, a council of 7 people chose an orphan of superb physical stature. Each did his part to develop the child and all the characteristics of a man who would dominate the world of men by his strength, courage, and knowledge. And mature now, the Amazing Man sits chained above the council, waiting for his final test before setting forth for the outside world. 6 of the council have endowed him with the benefits of kindness, tolerance, and bravery, but the 7th, the great question, prevails plans of dire evil for a perfect boy.
Gentlemen! Yes, we're totally not evil! We're totally not evil! Time has last arrived. We must qualify our efforts for the past quarter century. Our child, our prodigy, shall now prove his station as an amazing specimen of ultra manhood. Prepare for the first test. A fucking cobra! Oh no, it's a beefy man.
I am the strongest in man in Tibet. I have prepared the first examination of your physical strength. You are required to surpass the strength of an elephant. Well done, lad. He is no match for you. You have begun well. Okay. So he has superhuman strength. At least the strength of an elephant. Which is, I mean, it's not like Superman impressive, but it's, you know, still, it's still impressive. That's, you know. Thank you, Cyrus. It was not a great difficult. I'm ready for the next test. Next, Amon, is not so easy. You are to be chained hand to foot, and you must fight the death struggle with one of our enemies. Let me introduce you to your combat, the Honorable fucking Cobra. Nearly helpless, a man crouches on the ground, paralyzed as the Cobra strikes. But with the speed and precision of a mongoose, at the same instant, he fucking bites the Cobra to death. So, okay, we've got superhuman strength and superhuman reflexes. Okay, so far, it's pretty decent superpowers overall. Not like impressively. Oh, wow, he gets fucking knifed.
Look, he just takes that knife in the fucking throat.
Holy Jesus, Amazing Man. Well done, Amon. Thou art quicker than lightning, but we must now test your capacity for standing pain. You are acquainted with Lady Zia, the knife thrower. Then she is your next instructor.
Hello, we dated, like, 5 years ago. So, don't take this personally, Amon. You were a nice guy and everything. It's just, you have a trouble with committing. You have a trouble with commitment.
I do have a trouble with commitment. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. That's good to know that you're working on your flaws, Amon. Thank you, one of my 7 dads. No, Amon, unless you become troublesome now quickly, does it?
Oh god, oh, shit, fuck. Got knives in me.
The reason why I'm calling him Amon is that I feel like he has to be some kind of, well, Tibetan. I feel like he has to be Tibetan. Or at least Chinese of some kind, because, I assume he's from Tibet. They just picked up a random Tibetan orphan and they're like, yep, this will do for our experiment to try to create the world's coolest dude forever. Until, China comes and then, well, they're fucked. Neatly placed, the pain is not unbearable, but what do you demand of me next? Okay, so he's got some sort of superhuman durability. The knife went through him, though, but it didn't kill him, so there's that. You're now settled with these 1,000 questions involving languages of all civilized countries. I don't know. For many hours, the insistent go on. Amon nearly fatally heals. Completed all of your examinations, young Amon. You are now judged by the Council to ready go forth in the outer world and prepare yourself. Just a moment. I have a word with you alone? Yes, what is it, Nika? Come to my laboratory, son. I have something for you. You already have fucking elephant strength and... Okay, so he's probably at, like, peak human strength and reflexes. Got you. Recently, I experimented on a formula that causes invisibility. Well, I perfected it, and I have certain complications, however. Let's inject this fluid hypopneumatically and takes effects by the mere process of willing yourself. You'll be able to make yourself disappear. However, in the absence, there will come a thick green... Okay, so... he's at peak human strength and reflexes, but he can also turn invisible. Successful, Amon. Now please bring yourself back to visibility. Just imagine yours. Good boy. Now I'll give you this vial of fluid, which you must take carefully once a week. Never forget. There's one more thing. You must always promise to always do good and never maliciously harm a brother human without just cause. Now go, my boy. Your ship is waiting. Thanks, Dad! You're welcome, son. We love you, son. Remember to call us, please. I will, Dad. I will. I'll call you. Who are you calling? One of my 7 dads. So Nick has made him promise to do good. So quaintly puts it. I shall correct that, as Amon shall only do as I command him. He cannot escape my telepathic influence! Okay, so a supervillain's going to be fucking psychic. And wear that goofy outfit. Sure, why not? Go for it! Later unconscious, the great questions, evil plans for his welfare, Amon has reached the High Lama's blessing and boards his plane. I have a silly goofy... Oh god, that's gonna be me in like 3 years with my bald spot. I know you're feeling great, Llama. I know you're feeling great, Llama. For many hours, the little ship towards the eastward, Manchu... Oh, well, yeah, that's the part that Japan controlled during the, the 40s. After the uneventful passage across the sea, Amon pilots his plane, leading gently to Seattle, Washington, where he hears the news. Just in from China. Hey, guess you haven't heard about the wreck of the Union Port Westliner then. That cracked steamliner just crashed near the Sedan, English. Sheridan, Wyoming. Back in his ship, soaring eastward, Amon decides on a hunch to investigate the wreck. Within a few hours, he tumbles past down. Oh, well, yeah, those are a lot of people are dead. And settles on a plane land adjusting.
Partner, can you give us a hand here, lad?
Sure thing, cowboy. How long ago did the trains crack up?
About 3 hours ago, I reckon. Fourth wreck in 2 months on this line. The state don't like it at all.
Mon learns of other wrecks of the... Okay, so far he's just... Oh shit, we gotta figure out who's causing the trains to derail. Fair enough. I mean, as far as supervillains go, causing trains to derail is pretty good supervillainy. You know, even if you just want to just kill the people, or you're just trying to, you know, cause the, you know, the rob the trains, English. You know, rob the trains of their goodies. Or you're just like, general Nazi bullshit, and you're just trying to slow down America's war efforts. All these are solid, you know, ideas. There's Stump Loco about this here business. Slump ought to be here done. Railroad dicks ain't getting... Railroad dicks. I know they meant cops, but I'm a child. I'm sorry. Well, it's obvious. The switch tower eventually would turn in accidentally, but I say, what is this? The boys are dropping a pencil. None of you yet like that yet. Silver lead pencil with the initial J on it. Too much to go on, but it might be a clue. Better turn it over to the police, mister. They'll know about them things. Maybe. I'll get to go to town in the lodge of the ship somewhere. Probably be an empty hangar on the airport, mister. Along as see you're sure keeping that pencil. Say, who's that fellow? A federal cop? Hello. Mr. Carter? Is John? I'm on. Yes, I'm gonna call myself John. Reporter on the Star covering a wreck of your streamliner. I have to report some information. Would you like to talk to him personally on my way over? Oh, Mr. Amon, I can understand these accidents. All in 1 month. It's outrageous, but perhaps you'll be on the scene now in my private train. I can tell you on the way. Well, young man, what does he have to say? Just a pencil, Mr. Carter. A silver pencil I found on the track near the wreck. You know anything about it? No. Hello. What do you want, man? Crater! Mr. Carter, sir. The bridge has been washed out ahead. Stop the train. Stop! Let me handle the controls. I'll fix this wreck. With lightning speed, Amon jerks the throttle. Hee-ho! And the wreck destined trade speeds over into reverse. Then, like a bullet, the president's special darts forwards again with vibrating power and lunges into the gap of the ravine like an arrow. Miraculously, it shots down to the far side of the rails like the wheel. Holy shit, that's not how trains work. Thousands would be dead from the forces. Hundreds even. But look at him, look at Amazing Man. He's fucking like so happy. He's like a kid who made his Hot Wheels jump the track and land on the other track. Amazing Man is fucking psychotic, man. He's like, I made the train go jump. Good grief, sir. Didn't you know that? Just a little song my mother taught me. It's called The Amazing Man. The total ignorance of is the true significance of Amon's laughing, remarked the president, awed his president. This Amazing Man just gonna wear this suit all the time. Automatic writing pencils, eh? Yeah, the J doesn't match up with the inland. There's something feels strange about this. Let's see. It's a leg of a U. Butthole. Hold on a minute, I've seen that getting through a message. Yes, Mr. Carter. Something tells me this person, Uland, is in the car the very minute. There are two of them there. Why are you well, you fuck! You shit, you bastard, you crock. That's cursing. You're accusing me of this, I'll fix you, interloping coyote. I think calling you a bastard is worse than a coyote. Also, it looks like Amazing Man is about to use his stand here. I'm about to use my stand. Born in the USA. And while Mr. Amon, get the railroad, don't need the likes of you, but it's a fair say your prayers, Amon. Oh, Buddha, 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 Buddha. What? Oh yeah, I was raised in Tibet. I'm a Buddhist, friend. Oh, really? Yeah, friend. Now, excuse me, friend. I'm going to beat you, even though that is worldly and not the way of the Buddha. But that doesn't matter. I have, I'll get to the next life. Maybe I'll reach enlightenment. For now, I'm going to punch you in the face. With a powerful blow, he sends the criminal President Spaulding to the floor. Yes, Unlin. Before you say goodbye, you'll have to explain to a jury just why you wrecked your own trains. Why did you do it? Insurance money? You'll never know, sure. I feel that's like fucking sarcastic. Like, you'll never know, fucking Sherlock, you dumbass. Pardon me while I fade in and out, Ulin. Let these lads about it. Alright, Carter, we heard you go peacefully. Too bad, oh boy, that finishes that. And so, Amon has started his World Crusade and the Amazing Man comics. Well, that's the stream. I hope you've enjoyed this. Amazing Man is an okay superhero, but our superhero of the day is, well, Sub-Zero. The Sub-Zero Man. He saved an entire town from a fucking volcano. That is how you do it, kids. Well, tomorrow, Mario Party 420. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye, Jojo.